Righteous people, it's day 6, and I'm your host, of course, another 30-day devotional with VJ Acree, the power of deliverance. Today is day 6. We're going to be going Second Peter chapter 2, verse 9. Let's dig in. If this is so, then the Lord knows how to rescue the godly from trials and hold the unrighteous for punishment on the day of judgment. How does this tie into deliverance? Sometimes we got to be delivered from bad attitudes. I can speak a little bit on some parts. Sometimes devil things, I let my mind get the best of me. I forget who I am sometimes according to what situation I'm in and what somebody may say or what somebody possibly may do. How does this help with deliverance? We all need to be trying to be delivered from something because we sin daily as a nature. And to get to heaven, we have to be holy and live righteous. So every day, just as sin can be inevitable, knowing God should be the opposite of that. It should not be inevitable. It should be something that we have to do, that we train ourselves to do every single day. Not something that just happens because we feel it needs to happen or because it's a part of the program. Knowing God and choosing salvation is not inevitable. Everybody's not going to do it. That's not a default of this world. However, sin is the nature of this world. As the Bible reminds us, that God, when He was forming us and putting us together and building our arms, even our some of our deformities and things that we may not like, as He was building and constructing and sculpting us, He deemed us holy and righteous. However, we were born into the world into sin and iniquity. That's why choosing salvation is so important. How does this tie in deliverance? Sometimes me knowing that God is going to be my vengeance isn't enough for me when I'm upset. It's not enough for me when I'm pissed off. But what helps, what brings it better, what brings it to light, what lets me know, okay, even though I'm not feeling that and I kind of want a bigger vengeance, something that I can see, Second Peter's a great reminder of that. It says the unrighteous will bear punishment on the day of judgment. Sometimes we want things to happen right away, but it coincides and it coexists with the same belief and faith system that we have to use daily. Even though we can't see God, we can see actions, we can see the wind, we can see certain features that says that's God. But other than that, it's a complete faith factor. So the same way that we have to wait on a lot of things and wait on the Lord to renew our strength and for Him to show up how we want and for the things that He deems justifiable and says, okay, I'm gonna allow him to have that. I'm gonna allow her to have that because it works with my plan. The same thing we got to wait when we deal with people. The unrighteous will seek punishment. We don't have to take it into your hands. Sometimes your deliverance is anger. Sometimes your deliverance is your attitude. Sometimes your deliverance is what you lash out on when people do certain things. But just remember, our help comes from the Lord. And as we got to, just as we have to wait on the Lord to renew our strength and for certain things to come to pass, we have to wait for Him to judge and to take vengeance. Y'all be blessed. Day 6, 2 Peter 2 and 9. 30-day devotional, The Power of Deliverance, VJ Acree. See y'all tomorrow.